Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Another Wealthsimple TFSA trade portfolio update. If you've been following the market, you know it is ugly out there. Rates of going up. The Fed announced yesterday 75 basis points up for their lending rate. I think Bank of Canada will probably follow. I did post a poll over on my community tab. Check that out. The majority is saying that the Canadian Bank of Canada is going to follow that. I think that's right. I think the low rate times are over for us. So with that, I think the market's obviously reacting. I'm not a economist by any means, but I'm just kind of seeing what's happening. So, but if you've been following along the channel, you know I have kind of my portfolio set up. Pretty happy with it, with my positions that I'm holding. I'm not planning on adding any new positions. I'm not planning on selling anything. Obviously, everything is down, and the portfolio is a long-term investment for me. So, not going to be selling anything. We'll jump in and show you how the portfolio is doing. But before we do, I just want to thank everybody for following along. I know it's rough out there, but I think if you look at my portfolio, and you probably may be looking at your portfolio, I think everybody is in pretty much relatively the same position. So this is the time I'm going to take and not try and do anything smart. I'm definitely a beginner investor in terms of my my self-managed portfolio. So just taking it slow and steady. I will be continuing to do some deposits on, like I've mentioned in my last video, the couple of those ETFs, the BTC.Y, VFE. I will be getting in to average my price down now on that one. So I do have, obviously, you can't always do deposits all the time, but just timing up with paydays, that kind of thing. So we will do a deposit towards the end of this month, probably into next week, once paychecks and all that kind of good stuff come through, and do check the budgeting. Making sure, obviously, I think in this time, you want to make sure you have a backup cash savings for a rainy day. Nothing wrong with that. The good news on that, with the one good thing with rates going up, if you have that sitting in a savings account that's quote high interest, you're going to be making a little bit more interest than we have been in the past. So I guess a little bit of bonus to the rates going up if you have a bit of cash on hand. Let's just jump right into the portfolio. We'll show you how we're doing. All right, here we are in the TFSA, and as you can see, the past month we're down. We'll get into that in a little bit, kind of just show you how the stocks and ETFs are going first. This is, I think, actually the first video that I am doing with the new Wealthsimple. They've updated their app. I like it. It looks a lot better, bigger fonts for me and my glasses, so it seems to work quite well. I've been quite happy with that. So we'll just kind of go. We can just jump into our the price today. Everything is in the red. We can kind of just we'll do a quick overview how we're doing, because I haven't added any positions on this one. So we have 12 shares, BEP.UN, that's the Brookfield Renewables, down 5.67%. all total. BTC.Y, that's the Bitcoin yield ETF. Happy with this one. I do like the dividends that come in from that, but I'm not too happy about it being down 38%. But what are you going to do at this point? We're going to keep rolling in, be adding to that position. I still have a long-term, the long-term I think with this is going to be a good for my portfolio, and the dividends are quite good on that one that come through. So happy with that. CMC, this one has been a disaster. If you're following Cielo Waste Solutions, they've been lots of management changes. They've trying to raise more money now. I've basically, I think they're down 95%. So that's not a good thing. We're gonna write that one off. Not gonna sell, not gonna buy, just gonna leave that sit there, see what happens. But down to $9. So it's kind of just let that roll. ETC, that's the Evolve cryptocurrency. That's the ETF that holds Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now then, this one doesn't pay a dividend, just holds those in the ETF, down 65%, 456 is my amount on there. I haven't added into any of that one because I have been adding. I have an allotment for cryptocurrency in my portfolio, and I have been putting that in towards BTC.Y, the yield one, in the past. So if you've been following the channel, you'll know that I have kind of stopped the ETC for now and putting in the one that can get us get me a bit of more of the dividends coming through to build the portfolio that way. And I think that hopefully will pay off. Greenlane Renewables, this one I'm still is a good long-term hold, I think, for myself. We're down, obviously, like everything. We have 900 shares. I wanna add to that one. The price is down in total 37.46%. Not great, but I think in the long term with Greenlane Renewables. I like that they have some good contracts coming through. They've had contract renewals, so I think in the long term this will be hopefully a good investment for my portfolio. But we'll see. I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket. REI, that's the RioCan Real Estate Investment Trust. That's doing okay, down 5.37%. We'll still be adding to this. Not too worried because this portfolio, I keep stressing, is for my retirement. That is longer than 10 years out. So I'm not retiring tomorrow. So not too worried about this for that. RNW, TransAlta Renewables, regular dividends come monthly for that. But we are unfortunately down 17.17% so far. As you can see, everything is in the red, not that great. 39 shares of RNW though. Still the regular dividends, the dividend amounts haven't changed, so happy with that. We'll keep on adding to that position as well. Solar Alliance Energy, this is another one. These are risky to kind of, this is more fun money to kind of put in there, but down 74.8% on that, 310 shares. Slate Office REIT, SOT.UN, happy with this one. Down actually, we are down 9%, but it gets a good regular dividends. That's the real estate investment trust for office space, and we'll still be adding to that position. I'm almost actually kind of getting enough of the dividends coming through. Comes about $2. We just had one earlier this month, just over $2. So it's almost enough to kind of buy, half a share or one share. So that's great. I can kind of start to roll this and see these dividends start to kind of snowball, which is great. Telus, this was our channel favorite. It might be a good time actually for me to get into some more Telus when I do my next deposit, because we're down a little bit, down 1% in total, which is I think good. So if people are watching, I know a lot of people on the channel do like Telus, so it might be a chance to kind of take a look at your portfolio. If there's a chance to average your cost down, it might be now. VDY, this is the only thing that's green in my portfolio right now. We are up 3.67%. So that's a Vanguard Canadian High Dividend Yield Index ETF. I will be adding to this one. Happy about that. Something's up, something's green. Can take it when you can get it. VFV, if you're following the market, S&P 500. This is the Vanguard S&P 500 Index ETF. Everything is down, so I'm not too surprised. So down 14.72%. Definitely a red market out there, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. But not changing my plan and my outlook, not making any rash decisions, not making any trying to be smart about this. Just sticking with my plan to move forward. Small deposits to build these positions, and hopefully in 10 years we'll see some returns on that. Not going to do any kind of quick in and out trades in my TFSA, which you're not supposed to do. Anyways, let's just show how we are doing. So let's just go to the day. You can see today down 3%. We had a little bit of a rally yesterday after the US did the rate announcement. That was obviously short-lived. We're back today, down my portfolio down 3% today. On the week down 10.87%. So you can see not a great time out there. But staying optimistic. I'm not worried at this point, because this is investment money that is not part of my daily budget. Never put more into your investments outside of what you can afford to lose and go to zero. If you need to have an emergency, you want to be able to access have some fun. So can't stress enough, have a safety net before you start investing in stocks, especially. On the month, minus negative 8.84, and you can see on the 3 months minus 19.5, basically 20%. 1 year we're down 19.54%, almost 20% all time. We're going to see that pretty close, 19.24%. So you can see we're down $2,000, $2,026.41 on the TFSA portfolio. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, thanks to everybody that is following on the channel. We are, I keep saying it, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. The channel subscribers have seemed to fall off a little bit in terms of people joining the channel. So I think that says a lot about the market, is not as much people are really interested, I think, in the market right now. I think it kind of reflects on the number of views on the videos and the number of subscribers. But if you are here, thank you. Hopefully your portfolio is doing okay. I think it's good to see how other people's are maybe doing. So maybe you don't feel as bad now after seeing mine. I'm staying optimistic, going to keep doing my small deposits. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Really helps it out. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I know a lot of people are kind of been rooting for me in the comments, so I do appreciate it. And we will have another update. I will do my deposit probably next week. Waiting for paydays, like I said. We'll do a deposit. Show you ones I bought. I'm probably just going to go for the ETFs. Keep it on the safe side. The two Vanguard ETFs kind of split my small deposit between those two. So nothing super exciting, but if you want to check that out, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. You get notified of next videos. And that's it. We'll see you in the next video. Stay safe out there. Hopefully your portfolio portfolios to do better, and hopefully have green days ahead of us. Thanks, everybody.